Well, today's Monday, a little dreary outside. The engine that I cleaned out and put together is sitting over here. It's ready to be picked up. I will advise the owner, my good buddy Roger, that I'm worried about the stack of clutch plates. They seem high. Even though I selected the thinnest ones available, the stack still seems high. It will release. I activated the lever on the right hand side to push the rod through to open the clutch, and it does release, but doesn't seem quite right. So he is a good mechanic. He has necessary tools. He has a whole box of plates to select from. He can put together whatever combination he feels is best for the engine. That's out of scope for me. I've put as much time into it as I can, so now it's turned over to him to do with what he will. So let's see, over here I've got the Beezer sitting there, the Norton sitting here. The Beezer needs to do get it running and a couple of other things. This Norton is here for a set of isoelastics. That's going to be a big job. Kevin and I will do that. And this is that beautiful aluminum tank cafe racer. It's just gorgeous. I've got it carefully covered up because really good looking bikes scare the heck out of me. This is the Triumph. It's going on the lift today. This bike has been sitting here way too long, and I owe it to the guy to get it up on the lift and get her done. The Norton is still sitting here waiting for the speedometer to come from England. My bikes are covered in sleeping, and they are so neglected. Anyway, this is on the lift. While waiting for Kevin to get here, I figured I'd open the primary and check the markings on the rotor and make sure that the rotor is secure and not moving, slipping on the shaft. Just because. Then I'm going to take this bike down, and the next thing we'll try is to swap out the boiler for a new unit. So that's where we are. And I hear Kevin outside, so I'm going to start the day. Okay, we are inside the primary on this green bike, and we turned the engine over, and using this top dead center tool that I built 20 years ago, which is a really neat one. Just a little piece of tubing and an old spark plug shell with a nice smooth piece of brass wire. Really easy to use to get top dead center. So we got top dead center, which is marked right here. Then I put this little gauge on here, this 20-year-old gauge, nasty little thing that I made. And it shows top dead center, and we marked 28 degrees right here. Okay? Then we checked it with the gauge inside the cover, and it is within a line, just about perfect. And we've marked it well. And back the engine up to where it's 28 degrees before top dead center. Okay? Then we went to the other side and double checked that the little white dot is in the right hole for counterclockwise engines, which is up here. And I'll zoom in here, and you can see the little white dot is in the little hole. So we got the timing set within 1 or 2 degrees of absolutely perfect. This bike should run at this setting. So we're going to leave it now. I'm confident that the timing mark on the rotor in the primary is correct. And what we're going to do next when we get on this bike, sometime next week, we're going to swap out the boiler and put in a one of the new what are the vapes. We're using the vapes now. We'll put that in there and see if it makes a difference, because I'm convinced that the problem with starting is timing at this point, and we'll find that out next week, because I've got other bikes here that really need to be addressed and are stacking up waiting to be worked on.